Johan Nysschen, Executive Vice President, Audi of America.
So, Johan, in March, sales were abysmal. It was a sea of red for General Motors losing 18.7%, Toyota 10.6%. Even Lexus, their luxury line, lost 15.1%. Your biggest competitor, BMW, lost 8.7%. You, on the other hand, lost 0.4%. How did you stay so close to the red line and everybody else was way below it?
The market conditions certainly are very, very difficult, and we are not immune to that. We have had a strong momentum for the Audi business, and if we look at our trend over the last 3 years, our business is up 20% in 3 years. And it's really been off a very solid platform, and that momentum is continuing. It is clearly difficult to be running against the wind, but the A4 in particular did very, very well for us. We've got strong contribution coming in from the TT, the A5 and S5 models. These cars really are creating excitement for the Audi brand, and what really just pleased me was the robustness of A4.
Been here 3 years now?
3 years.
Think about 3 years ago when you first came in, we started talking, and you had said that the things that you were going to work hardest on were the dealers and the residual value. Has that had an effect also on how you are doing in the market?
We continue to show really good progress. With regard to the network development, we now have 117 exclusive stores, but more significantly, those 117 stores out of a total network of 270 actually represent around 2/3 of our volume. With regard to residual value development, we started a multifaceted program to support residuals. It starts with the way that we configure the cars new, with having the right equipment that adds value to the used car when it eventually is sold by the first owner. We've worked hard on having discipline and incentives. Customers like to think when they buy a new car, if they get a great deal, that it's to their benefit. But ultimately, if you're always putting heavy incentives on cars, you are eroding brand value and you are eroding the asset base of your existing customers. Because we had the strategy also of engaging our dealers more in the used car business. This is an important part of building residuals where you stimulate demand for the used vehicle. And in a way, it also was very fortunate because the used car business is proving to be an important additional cornerstone of the business viability of our exclusive stores. They generate good contribution margins. And our used car business on a year-to-date basis up 43%. And if we look at the total combination of new vehicle volume plus used car volume that's going through our network, we're actually showing very strong growth in a market that is going the other way.
The other companies, especially Toyota, where Toyota lose 10.6%, they're going to take that quite seriously. Do you see them having to do incentives, and then if they do, are you going to have to follow?
Well, we hear a lot of things from the field, and dealers who happen to also own other franchises, giving us some insight into what's going on in the market. It's very clear that there is enormous wholesale pressure right now. And that ultimately is it's a leading indication of what is likely to follow. It means inventories are piling up at the manufacturers and at the importers, and they're pushing cars onto the dealers, and this is ultimately a recipe for a very aggressive marketing environment in the months that lie ahead.
Yeah, there are some manufacturers that dump demos onto dealers, which actually increase their percentage of sales. It's a one-time thing that they can do, but have you done that?
We have a factory-supported demo program that we use, and it's been in place for quite a long time now, that we use to support dealers to have the necessary range of demonstrator vehicles available for customers to drive. You cannot use a demo program to artificially stimulate sales. As you quite correctly say, it will work only 1 month. It means that you step into a hole the next month because those cars actually haven't found a customer yet. And so it's not a tactic that we would subscribe to.
Johan, good luck next month.
Thank you.